In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment, where the players vote to eliminate one of the nominees. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now or save your power for later? Do you rescue a valuable ally or do you hang on to your seeds? In this cutthroat game of survival, can you successfully put your trust in someone else? Can you successfully get someone to put their trust in you? 17 enter, 1 will leave. This is The Greenhouse, Season 8. Hello, Top 14! It is time for another Greenhouse Challenge, and this challenge is your most high-stakes one yet, because all 14 of you will be participating in this week's flower picking ceremony. Let me show you what's up for grabs. Tulip, sunflower, rose, a banked vote, a tiebreaker, and a vote, nothing, 1 seed, 1 seed, 2 seeds, or 1 of 3 auto nominations.
Oh my God! Whoa! Wow!
The 3 people who are left with the auto nom cards at the end of the flower picking ceremony will be nominated for 14th place. We will immediately start an auction as you prepare to banish. At the same time, Sunflower and Rose will be preparing for top 13 nominations, which will occur right after that banishment.
Does the tie break only for this, or
yes, the tie break is for the top 14.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
So, the flower picking ceremony will have the same rules as the normal one, where we go from last place to first place, and every subsequent person has the opportunity to steal from someone below them. If you're stolen from, you cannot steal again. You must choose something that has not yet been chosen. This challenge will be an endurance challenge. I'm going to be giving you a paper plate and a tea can. You will be balancing it over your head. The people who last the longest will enter the greenhouse in the order that you all place. 2 and 1. Above your head, please. But is it the worst one? Ooh! Joey, you come in last. Who's been running? And enjoy that refreshing iced tea.
So Johnny, do you have John Michael in your shot?
I do not.
Okay.
Sean is out of the challenge.
You're gonna need to raise it. Alright. You're eliminated.
Oh, crushing it.
Woo woo.
I wonder what the estimated time for this challenge was.
How long did they go the last time?
Or again?
I submitted my game at 4 times record.
Maybe you're approaching eye level. Noah is eliminated.
We're down to 7. I love this challenge.
Johnny, I have to ask you, what do you think is the harder endurance? Physically holding the pan up or having to wait to enjoy that delicious green tea?
Definitely the weight.
I agree. John Michael is eliminated.
Our banter knocked him out of the challenge.
Kind of a relief. Y'all killing it. Good job.
Not up below eye level.
Inventive, though.
Goodness. Gonna put all the helmets.
Well done.
She's not actually.
Takes about 10 minutes to get your shoulder back.
We're down to 3.
We're down to 3. Ben's out.
Alright, ladies.
Good job.
I don't know how long we've been going.
Y'all are crushing it. That is the tea.
Hello everyone. It is time for the flower picking ceremony. I will now review the rules. You will be going from last place to first place, and you have 2 options to either grab from the table or steal from someone who placed below you. Every item can be stolen multiple times, and if you are stolen from, you cannot steal again. If you're stolen from, you must choose from the table. Okay? Jodie, you're up first. Come claim a prize.
I just say, like, you know, the selection you have is immaculate.
I agree.
I love flowers. I love baked goods. So useful later. Seeds, tiebreaker, so spicy, so good. So I hope that when someone else sees nothing, they leave me alone.
Jodie selects nothing.
How about that?
Interesting. Okay, Sean, you can either steal or claim one of these lovely prizes.
No, stealing from 13th feels aggressive.
I'm gonna pick the tiebreaker.
Alright, Sean picks the tiebreaker. Interesting. Alright, Lee Lewis, come on up.
I'm actually gonna pick one.
Sure. Alright, Lee steals nothing. Fierce.
Here I am, once again,
Jodie, what are you grabbing?
torn into pieces. Okay. Well, try it again. Gonna go with 1 seed.
Alright, Jodie grabs 1 seed. Alright, Lee F, Leaf, Lidl, come on up.
Whatever. I'm gonna take 2 seeds.
Great.
2 seeds.
Lee grabs 2 seeds. Maddie, you're up. Do you want to steal or claim?
I'll do a bank vote.
Alright, Maddie takes a banked vote. Fairly fierce. Okay, Maddie, come on up. Are you going to steal or claim?
I'm gonna take 1 seed.
Maddie takes 1 seed. Interesting. Noah, come on up. Are you stealing or claiming?
Who has 1 seed?
Maddie and I.
I'm gonna take 1 seed.
All right. Jodely, back to the table.
I'm such a huge fan. I come all the time to buy from you.
What are you interested in taking?
Jesus. Okay. We'll go again. I'll take 2 seeds.
Jodely takes 2 seats. Thank you. Return to your spot. Next up is John Michael. Are you going to steal or claim?
I will.
I guess I'll take a bank vote.
Alright, John Michael guesses that contain bank votes. Kiara, I'm interested in what you're thinking. Come on up. Are you going to claim or steal? Alright, Kiara takes the rose. Dee Dee, you're up. Are you going to steal or are you going to claim?
Well, I came in knowing what I wanted to get, and 2 people have it, so I'm only doing it in order of how they picked it, so nothing about this, but I wanted a bank vote.
Dee Dee takes a banked vote. Maddie, come back up.
I hope y'all realize that I was strategic in who I took from. And I also told several people that I knew I wanted blank vote. I did not. I just knew who I wasn't going to steal from.
You have to claim something because you cannot steal. Okay, Maddie takes the tulip. Interesting. Matthew, back to you. Are you going to claim one of these 4 lovely prizes? Or are you going to steal?
Who has what? I want 2 seeds. Who has those?
I do.
Alright, Matthew takes 2 seeds. Jodely, good to see you again.
I just want a little something on the side.
Which of these 4 prizes will you take?
Yes. Well, time number 5, and I don't want to come back, so that's going to be my last purchase.
Interesting, thank you. Jodely grabs the sunflower. Alright, Ben, we are down to you. Are you going to claim one of the auto knobs? Or are you going to steal from one of your competitors?
I think I'll leave those there. What do you got? Oh my gosh. This is hard.
You think?
Uh-huh.
Alright, Ben takes 1 seed. Maddie, come claim one of your lovely prizes.
Oh, is there something hidden under it?
No. Alright, Maddie gets auto-nommed, but it could be stolen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ani, would you like to claim one of my 2 prizes? Or would you like to steal from a contestant?
I am gonna go ahead and grab the tulip.
Alright, Ani grabs the tulip. I'm sorry, Maddie. You get one of the auto noms. Bad day to be Maddie. Okay, S-Cat. S-Cat, you're up. Are you gonna steal or are you gonna claim this lovely auto nom?
I will definitely be stealing.
Alright.
but I'm not quite sure. So, question for clarification.
Yes.
So, for Tulip in this round, do they get to block 4 votes?
No, they will only block
What?
for the final 13 eliminations.
So there are no block votes in the auto nom
Correct.
one. Okay. Okay. Sucks, because y'all all just saved my butt. Thinking long-term strategy and putting some trust and hoping that that trust is returned. I'm going to steal the ropes.
All right. So, Kiera, you must grab an auto nom. So sorry. Which means our auto nominees are Maddie L, Maddie M, and Kiera. After the next auction, one of the 3 of you will be banished. However, you have a shot at Uproot. And our final 13 Sunflower is Jodalee. Our final 13 Rose is S-Cat. And our final 13 Tulip is Ani. Hello everyone, it is time for our auto nomination auction, which will lead to our 14th place banishment. Holly, what announcements might you have?
Only that our Venus flytrap is now on sale.
Oh. For how much?
16 seats.
What a price.
What a steal.
Yes.
What was that?
I don't fucking know.
That's so very targeted.
I'm the one who helped her. If anything, she should have gone with somebody. If she wanted to, like, that just doesn't make sense.
How are you seed-wise?
I have 2,
Okay.
so I don't even have enough to bid yet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one thing that I am thinking is if you don't have enough to bid yet and we're not able to pull it together, if you want to add an insurance policy on that, you could give one of us your bank vote to ensure you stay.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, but that's like worst case scenario.
Right.
I feel like we need that.
I'd rather just come down.
Yes.
How are you feeling, like, relationship-wise with, like, the people in the house?
Well, I mean, we have
Yeah.
the core 8 that we're working with right now.
There's
Who do we want out?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Who do you feel is,
Between Maddie and Maddie.
like, who do you feel is better for your game to stay?
Personally, I think Maddie would, who was Plant Daddy.
Let's just go with Daddy.
Okay, Daddy.
Oh, Matt and
I'd rather-
API
Yeah.
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 I think Daddy.
is good.
Cringy.
Is good, or you want out?
Good.
Okay.
I
That's
think.
kind of where I'm leaning as well.
Yeah,
I feel
because
like
I haven't
me
had
too,
much.
yeah.
I've gotten nothing from Maddie.
I
You
feel
know.
like
Okay.
she sits in rooms but doesn't really offer.
Say anything.
I would agree with that
Exactly.
statement. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
No, I'm fine
And-
with that.
I don't think that we would. I mean, in the worst case, if you stay up, we would have 8 or 7
Mhm.
votes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Worst case scenario, it's you and Daddy.
Mhm.
But, you know, like I said, I think because, like, I don't know how many seeds
Either
Maddie
of them
has, because
have.
I barely had
Right.
any
Yeah.
conversations with
and
her,
if
you know?
people start to feel
Exactly.
lawfully in their votes, like I could use my bank vote too.
Okay.
Mhm.
Right, and I have a bank as well, so if you want like double the reassurance.
Yeah.
Not that we
I
need
just-
to waste them yet. But
No,
I would
no,
say
no, no.
yeah.
I don't. I think that would be like kind of like a last minute. Hey guys,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I can pull the
Pull
numbers
it,
kind
yeah.
of thing. So
But I really do think you're fine. Like,
I think
Yeah.
so
I just
too.
don't
But
understand.
last time I really thought I was, and you can never be too comfy.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's like the thing I promised myself was to like not feel comfy just because other people are telling me to.
Yeah,
Totally
absolutely.
understand.
Especially if they're also on the block with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
I'm a little confused why she didn't just go for sunflower.
Me either.
too. I don't know.
Me either.
Yeah.
And now she's coming.
know, yeah.
So.
I'm just gonna give Sarah back her 4 seeds.
Okay.
Do you have your pot?
No, it's right there.
Thank you. You can go put them in. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Last round, I think. Great strategy.
I think like
for
this
us.
locked
It
us
was
in.
good.
Yeah, no, I think this past round like
Yeah.
really locked us in. I think we're gonna be seen as a duo from this point forward, but like I think that's fine with me.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that Jodalee doesn't nominate me again, just because like he did it. But I'm just afraid that he's gonna be like it's the easy thing to do again.
Yeah.
But I'm really just gonna like pressure him to be like, you like did it to me once already, and it's like he told me like he wouldn't do it again.
Yeah.
But like I'm locked in with you.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. I'm a little worried because that game did not end how I thought it would.
Ben told me he was gonna grab a flower, and when he didn't, I was pissed because I would have grabbed a flower.
Yeah.
All right. Ben takes 1 seed. Maddie, come claim one of your lovely prizes.
And I was very selfish, and I like did not want the sunflower because I don't want to nominate 2 people at once.
Yeah.
But now I've got some people that I'm close with who are on the hot seat currently.
Okay.
And so I'm a little nervous. So
I could help vote that way because like I feel like the people on the block right now, I haven't really talked too much.
So my question for you is, because you were in this side of the house, who do you think would have a better chance standing up against white t-shirt Maddie?
Yeah. So who?
It's Kiara.
So
and,
who she would stay against, or
who would stand the best chance to stay versus Maddie?
Oh, so we want Maddie yet, like D or L gone.
That's what I'm thinking.
I want her gone too.
Okay, cool. So who do you think would stand the best chance?
I think probably Maddie
would stand the best chance.
I think against the other, just because like I feel like it kind of like they've been talking to the same people, I think, because I see them in rooms a lot together, and I think Maddie M, since she's had so much like flower power, I think she kind of has some people that like, especially banking votes and stuff. I think she has like a few people more on her side. So.
Yes. Okay. Cool. All right.
Okay. Hi y'all. I'm stressed.
Sorry about Mom.
Cause like, out of all the prizes that were available, why take the 1 seed?
All right. Ben takes 1 seed. Maddie, come claim one of your lovely prizes.
Because I just looked at you and I was like, man, having 1 seed, I think we're both good because there's bank votes, 2 seeds, there's all stuff for. It's like, oh, we're good.
And then
he took it.
So that feels intentional a little bit, but Ben would. I don't know, but I had literally told him right before we started this. I was like, I haven't talked to you much today. Like we need to talk.
He did mention not to be here.
So, but he doesn't have a flower, so he can't nominate next round. So like, I think, and we got Sarah and Jodalee nominating.
Next round.
Yeah. I think
Jodalee got last and still got the sunflower.
That is wild.
That's wild.
But it's social, right? It just shows that
social.
Because it was take it from him and put him on the block, or leave him be.
Sarah took
the rose from
Kiara.
Okay.
And then yeah.
I mean,
I'm shocked. I'm floored.
I would love to uproot, but I only have 2 seats. I don't know what the vibe is going around the house right now, but hey, yeah, you can come on in.
How y'all doing?
Just a tiny bit stressed, just a little bit.
Oh yeah, you're on the block.
Yeah, I know. That's what we were just talking about. I would feel the most comfortable if I could uproot, but I only have 2 at the moment, so I don't have the funds at this said moment, but I also don't know where people are trying to vote.
If it was like you and Maddie, I don't think if like Kiara was uprooting, I don't know if you would have to be worried. I don't have any rapport with Maddie.
So I just talked to Sarah, and she wants the other Maddie gone.
I think not gone, but I think she didn't have a lot of rapport with people.
Yeah.
But if Maddie would bid on uproot, then I think at that point between you and Kiara, it's a lot.
It just kind of threw me for a loop though, how it happened, because like if you get the pick of the litter and you get 1 seed.
That confused me because they had all told me that they were getting flowers. That's why I didn't take Jodalee's flower.
Well, you have my vote.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
if you're on the block, like I'm not voting you out.
Yeah, I think I would be okay, but I just being this early in the game, I almost don't want to leave it up to chance.
Like if Kiara would uproot,
if anyone gets it, I get
really fine.
Exactly. I'm like, no, I feel you, dude.
And I will say, I did give Sarah her seeds back from like the extra that she gave me, just so everyone knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't gonna be like, I'm keeping all your seeds, tee hee ha ha. Yeah.
I mean, obviously we need to talk to more people, but I really think you're okay.
Yeah.
As long as
Maddie
doesn't uproot.
Exactly.
I would say personally.
Right.
Come in.
At this point, I feel like I worked well with you when we were
also worked well with all of y'all.
Yeah.
And when we were there, with the houses split, I've had good conversations with you. I am a very loyal player, and I know that when it comes down to it, obviously we're gonna have to start chopping people away. But if I could have y'all's votes, I don't think that other people on the block would save y'all.
So you don't plan on trying to uproot?
I would try, but I only have 2 seats.
Okay.
So unless somebody wants to donate to the pot, I only have 2, and I can't really do much.
Do we? And we don't know how many, Kiera. No.
I don't.
What did you give back to
I give Sarah 4 because she gave me just 1 extra for the.
So she had 5. So now
Yeah.
Okay.
Specifically with you, like I have been wanting to work with you. Whenever Allie was coming or out there going, Dee Dee and Matthew were like this. I literally ran straight to Dee Dee and I said, she's saying this.
Yeah.
So like, I'm willing to like be there and work as a team with everybody. Can't say about the other ones.
Right.
I don't know where their alliances are.
I kind of knew how it would play out in terms of the middle to late finishers were going to be okay as long as you had people who weren't targeting you do it. I feel like Ben was kind of dumb and taking Maddie's 1 seed when he could have taken 2 seeds or any of the bank votes and had no blood on his hands. By doing this, he kind of made unnecessary blood, but better him than me. I feel like I'm doing pretty good right now. I would say everybody but both Maddies are really the only 2 people I really haven't had a good rapport with, so this kind of worked out great. And like, I know Dee Dee knows that Ani's my wife, Maddie knows, and Kiara knows, but it hadn't really come up, which I'm glad because I feel like that's just such a scapegoat. Like, we're not even really playing together, so it's been good. Now, I assume if it gets a little bit later, it may get dirty and come out, but as of right now, I'm just trying to be in as many conversations as possible and say yes to as many people as I can. I'm just yes manning people to death.
So I wanted to sit down and chat because I did not want to steal from 2 people, and the last 2 people that I would have had just like the 2 people that I really want to do well and continue on in this competition with are on autonoms right now, and so that makes me a little nervous. Yeah. So okay. I feel very confident in my relationship with you and with Maddie Miller, and so
perfect.
So I want to make sure that it's only one of y'all going up against Maddie D. I feel like she's been she got immunity last round, which is the only reason why she wasn't nominated. And I'm definitely more confident in you or Maddie M going up. So I just wanted to get with you and see where you're at, what you think. If you're planning on doing something for Uproot, I would be happy to support you with that because you did help me, like even in like the beginning conceptualizing what to do with Matthew and like facilitating that teamwork. So if you feel comfortable working with Maddie M to figure out like where you want to go and which one of y'all want to do. I'm not speaking on behalf, I haven't talked to Maddie about this at all either. But I also wanted to say I am so sorry I put you in this position. I feel awful. But I was like, coming after the nom, you're like, I feel so insecure, like I want to have that bit of security, but also coming in, I did not want to be Sunflower at all in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's just like the way that I wanted to avoid it. And I think, so.
It was just like, I was confused as to why you didn't go for Sunflower.
It's because I'm a weenie. That's the only reason, because I'm a spineless jellyfish.
So. Calling yourself a weenie is crazy. No, that's funny. But I understand, because, it's nominating literally 2 people. Like, I got you. I mean, wouldn't mind working with Maddie Miller to make sure that we're both the ones staying. But we haven't, like, talked yet.
Right.
So.
Right. But, so, I just wanted to let you know that, like, I still plan to be in your corner. Like, I don't want to stab you in the back. That's not what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Like, I had your back over the other 2 nominees, so no matter what happens,
happens, I am not voting you out.
Okay, that makes me feel better. It does, and because like I know we literally got to talk about like us two being good, and then never had the opportunity to talk about just us two again. But I'm still good with you, and I'm still like
I trust you.
Yes,
I feel like I
agree.
can like tell that you're like playing the game like
Thank
with
you.
everyone. Like I'm like seeing you talk to them. I'm like, oh, I know. I can see what she's doing.
So, I mean, that's probably gonna paint a target on my back later. But
anyone but you. I'm not saying that to other people.
Okay. Who are you feeling good with right now?
I feel like it's hard to like figure out like who is like genuine versus who's just like fluffing you up. I do like the people at the coffee house, but I also feel like they're probably a little bit more closer to each other than they are with me, because I was the easy. I was initially like I felt like you. The conversation I had with you, you made me feel like you wanted to work with me in this game.
I did.
I do like Ani. I feel like Ani and John Michael have been like having game
I think that's
conversations
good.
with me.
I think I've had good conversations with them too. So I think that's good for us to keep in mind. Okay. I mean, I think Ani and John Michael, especially because they work from the other house technically. So I think that would be good, like communication to have kind of on the other side, if you will. Would you be comfortable? I only have 2 seeds, so I can't even bid on Uproot. Would you be comfortable lending me one to Uproot? And if I get outbid, like I can give that back, of course. If you even have any?
I mean, I have seeds. Like I think I'm comfortable doing that. I just want to like talk to people first and see what they're doing. Do you know how much time we have?
An hour for everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go talk. Let's go talk with other people, and then we'll come back to it.
Yep.
So I'm Sunflower. Literally, when I tell you the first thing that Noah came up to me and said is, so I didn't have to go outside for a whole hour and you get to be Sunflower? Yes, witch. I get to be Sunflower, but at the same time, I'm like, oh my god. It could either mean everyone lives for me. Everyone post when I picked up Sunflower loves me, lives for me so much that they didn't want to give me the autonom. Or, you know, they just didn't want the responsibility and they gave it to me. 4 people had the option to send me on the block. And those 4 people, like, that means everything to me. Round 1, I stuck up for Benjamin, and it isolated me a little bit. I then got first place, killed everyone in the competition, and that grew the target a little bigger. And now, the girls have put the Sunflower on me, and the target's only gonna expand. So, I feel like even though I don't like playing that style, right now, what I have to advertise to the rest of the house is big and bold, like talkative, easy to read, manipulatable Jodalee. The Jodalee that is the shield. It may behoove me to keep in this vote, someone that I could easily nominate next. I am confident, I am beautiful, and which I'm a Sunflower. Now what?
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Would you give me a singular seed so that I can go bid on Uproot?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay, because I have 2.
Okay. My thinking is the current standings. I feel like you're in a good position to be able to compete with whomever is left with the chopping block next to you, because you've had those relationships with the banked votes, as well as the multiple conversations that you've had from being in the flower position.
Yeah, but that makes me weary of people seeing me more as a threat, as being in the flower position.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
So that's why I just want to not risk it here.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I have connections. But I would feel like just the biggest ass if I stayed, and then is what got me out of here. So like I very much just want to be off.
Yeah. Understand.
That's fair.
Yeah. I do know that Kiara is planning to bid as well.
That's why I want to try to get the jump. I want to bid the 3. But
I also think that you have a better chance up against Maddie than you do Kiara. And I think you need to get on, you and Kiara chit chat and try and figure something out. But I definitely think that you have a better chance up against Maddie.
So let's say I get off. What if I can convince Kiara to, like, if I say I will not vote
Kiara here, if she helps me get off. What's the vote going to be like there between Kiara and Maddie? What happens?
I think Kiara would stay.
I do too.
I don't know if she would let me do that. I don't know if she would.
I think y'all would need to have that conversation.
I think I need to go talk to
and
her.
then whichever way y'all decide.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Can I ask you, what was your thought process?
All right. Ben takes 1 seed. Maddie, come claim one of your lovely prizes.
Honestly, my thought process was more of, I need to make sure that I don't get a flower, because then I thought it would be stolen from, and then I'd be left with an auto nom.
I thought,
And I
okay,
just
so
really
I
wanted
was
a seed.
I was under the impression that a pact was made between the top 3 that y'all would pick flowers and y'all would be safe.
Matt was trying to like orchestrate that, but no one was like, they're all like, oh, we'll see what happens. So in my head, I'm like, I can't pick a flower, I'm gonna get it taken from me.
Okay.
So that was my thought process. Yeah, it's nothing against you whatsoever.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, because I was like, man, I just told him I needed to talk to him today, and I needed to talk to him.
Well, it's funny because in my confessionals, I'm like, I feel like you're the person, like, we have I go to concerts all the time, I'm a big Scream fan. There was something else you said, and I was like, oh yeah, me too. But like...
We've just always never been in the same... Okay, so this is what happens to me. I get trapped in a room, and more people just come this way, and I can't go and explore. Out of everything that was available, like other, 2 seeds, or other things, he was like, why just go for the 1? And I was like, I don't know, I'm going to talk to him, and I'm going to get it straight from him. Like, I'm not going to speculate
it was more
about...
so just like, I didn't want...
Yeah.
Stolen from and be honest.
And that's fair, because that's what I thought. Taking the 1 seed, I'm like, I feel like no, like they're gonna try to go for something else.
Yeah,
not
like
just
when they
one
explained the
seed.
challenge, my immediate thought was, I'm gonna go for nothing. Then like, no one will steal from me.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you?
What's happening?
What do you mean?
Just what's happening? I don't know what's happening.
Right.
Vote wise, like, is someone bidding?
I don't think any of the 3 of you could bid, unless you get seeds from others.
Oh yeah.
But Maddie L.
Yeah.
I heard her name kind of a little bit.
I have heard her as well.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get off.
Yeah.
I would just love to uproot right here, but
Yeah.
I only have 2. And I'm sure you feel the exact same way.
Literally, I only have 2, and I would like to get off.
Who was the person that took your prize?
Ben.
Ben. Did he say why?
I just talked to him because he was like, I didn't realize that you would be auto, like, he wasn't doing it in the thought process of that person's going to be auto nom. He said he was going for something that he didn't think the other 2 would steal from him.
Okay.
That's what he told me.
Because I was in line, because I wanted a flower for next round.
Yeah.
So I would be safe in both. And I was like, hey, like, could you not go for a flower and go for something else? Because he just wanted immunity. And he thought immunity was on the table, so he's like, I'll take immunity. And I was like, there's no immunity on the table. I was like, but if you give me a flower, like, I won't put you up with it next round. Like, just take something else so I could take the flower. And then he was like, no, the top 3 is going to take flowers.
Well, he said he didn't want something that he thought the other 2 would would steal from him. Because then he would be a nom. So he was trying to go for something smaller that he didn't think would get stolen.
So he told you 2 different things. I feel like out of the 3 nominees, the person who is the most in danger right now is Maddie L. And I know that sounds so biased. I did just threaten her and say, girl, I want to nominate you. But like, well, I didn't like threaten. I told her after the fact. It's a long story.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm totally down to vote her out, regardless of if there's 2 or 3, you know.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't think anyone's going to give her seeds to uproot either.
Okay, I'm low-key stressing.
I am too.
I feel like I don't know what's the best move here. Like, I think Maddie L goes.
I do think Maddie L goes.
But I'm like so...
Don't want to be comfy.
I don't want to be on the block. Like, I just don't want the temptation to be there.
I know, that's what's hard because, like, now none of us can uproot without help. And so it's like, we campaign or we agree. She's, like, going back and forth.
I feel like she's trying to get seeds. I really just want to get 1 and, like, take the jump and take the, like, do the 3 and then someone, like, whoever, like, she would have to get 4. But I don't, like, no one's offering 1, so I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Bruh. Okay, how many seats do you have? 2. Fuck. Yeah. Okay. The other 2 have 2. Okay. So it's like a deadlock. No names have been thrown out.
Ben, and Sean. They were saying maybe Maddie and I was like, well, yeah, she is a strong player. So when they threw it out, then I was just like, okay.
So
I really like Sean.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'm thinking if we can gather some people up, we could do like a you, me, Sean, and then a fourth person.
Okay.
And then obviously like have like some people.
Yeah, absolutely.
But who else are you thinking?
Yeah, have you talked to Lee?
No, I haven't talked to him in a while.
Okay, maybe go chat with him.
Yeah.
Because you could probably get
Because he told me earlier that he felt the best with me.
Okay. Well.
That was a couple rounds ago, so I'm like, I'm about to go.
Go do that.
I think that SCAT was encouraging Kira to go for seeds, or just go for uproot seeds. So I would imagine Kira will, but like I feel like even if Kira doesn't, like we have the votes to.
That's how I feel in this round.
Yes.
Based on the 8, I feel like we can keep that communication open.
Yeah.
Help keep Kiera. Yes. I think both Maddies have some strengths.
Yeah.
Both have some potential liabilities.
Yeah.
My mind immediately went to the next round.
Yeah.
I know. Same.
Yeah.
I think totally. I think we're probably okay-ish.
Yeah. So
I am worried about it.
That's why I want to go
So
talk.
here's what we need to do. We just need to get Jody to nominate at least one person out of the 8, and then have Ani block 2 people out of the 8.
No.
Wait, so nominate one, and
No,
so that's 3 people.
One
out
of us
the
is
8.
also going to go up from SC.
Yeah.
But even if that happens,
you're banking on us.
We could. What I was going to say is like, if there is representation. I'm not saying one of us should go up, but I'm saying like if one of us does go up, we have the ability to help uproot that person.
Yeah.
We also have the ability to save that person, and Ani has the ability to block the people from voting that person out.
Yeah, that's true.
I think.
Yeah,
100% on board, but we need to talk.
Yeah.
I think both of us. Do I think both of us are at risk of taking SC's nom?
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. So that's why I need to go chat with her.
Yeah, she was a bit guarded in what she was saying she wanted to do. So I don't.
I'm just curious what she wants to do now because.
Right.
You mean for this vote?
For this vote, because we could build favor.
Yeah.
What y'all's plan?
Do you have a seed to spare?
I can if
I've been telling everyone this. I just personally just not want to be.
I also was telling people that because I mean, like, why wouldn't we say that? You know.
And I think we both have 2.
We both have 2.
And so y'all are both going for it.
Well, I feel like
likely, but we both need somebody to give us a seed. We both are dependent on other people.
I also think,
but like I would be able to offer you, like, if I'm not on the block, you got you are safe with me. And I'll even play that. If you want to give me your bank vote, I'll put that down too.
Mm-hmm. I do have.
So I can tell y'all, I have just been in 2 different groups of people, and the consensus is Maddie.
The other Maddie.
Well, everybody's calling you Plant Daddy, so everybody's calling her Maddie. But for every conversation I've been in, it's kind of been Maddie. So, I mean, I know one wants to come off, but I still don't think it's.
What about this?
What's up?
We lock it in. Neither of us bid uproot, unless she does.
And she only has 2 seeds. She asked all of us upstairs for seeds, so she can't bid, and nobody's gonna give her seeds because everybody wants to vote her out.
Exactly. And I think if me and you stick in it, I think that's our best way of making sure we both stay
Would
this
anybody
round.
give her a seed?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
And if the case comes to that, I feel like
at that point, then
we could probably hurry up and rally for one of us to get the 2 to
as long as she's
uproot.
not
We could pool.
Yeah, exactly.
We both have
I
2.
think we have. Yes.
We could pool and outbid.
I don't think she's gonna bid. She can't. Nobody's gonna give her a seed.
I don't think no one's gonna give her one.
I'm on the block, y'all. It's okay. It was like a kind of like a white elephant situation, and Sarah Cat took what I had, which was the rose, and I grabbed that because I was like, nobody wants to nominate people, so I was thinking like, and then not give seeds with that, you know, so I was hoping that nobody would take it, but she didn't want sunflower, so, and she said, her words exactly was because she was a weenie. I'm not gonna lie, Sarah, that was a weenie move, and I am a little upset about it. I do think I'm in an actually good position this time. Like, actually. I keep referencing season 6 because I don't want to make those same damn mistakes. But I actually do feel good. However, I'm not going to not campaign for myself. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to work. Noah and I are tight. I really do think so. Leaf and I are tight. Ani and I are tight. Like, I have these good one-on-one relationships. I want to keep building the ones with the people who aren't necessarily in this core 8 that I think I have, which I'll reiterate. Dee Dee, Sean, both of the Lees, me, Noah, Ani, and John Michael. So I feel like I'm really good with them. But I want to build up my relationship with Matthew and Jolie so that way if I'm ever not as good, I still got some fallback or just like extra numbers that I can be like, hey, well, I was thinking this kind of thing, you know? Oh, and then Ben. Ben and I, we see each other. He was very appreciative of the fact that I was honest with him and that I was the one talking to him even though he was shy. And so I really do think he's got me as well. So I'm well positioned, but I can be even better positioned. I'm not going to stop here.
We talked earlier.
Yes.
And you said that you felt the best about me.
Yes.
I'm up against Maddie
Yes.
and Kiera.
Yes.
I really want to like stress that I was being dead serious in that room and that I do feel good about you.
Yeah. I feel good about you as well.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, have you heard anything about the uproot?
They said that we're like in a deadlock right now. That's what I've heard.
What do you mean by deadlock?
We all have 2 seats.
I have 3 right now, but like, I'm worried that like I may need it for next round. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you think you can get this one? Just,
Everybody is like only have 2 seats, only have 3 seats. I have.
they don't want this person.
Yeah.
Do you want me to kind of like fill out?
Yeah,
So-
kind of fill out, be like,
Okay.
and like try and be like
Persuasive.
and yeah.
We'll touch base before.
Yeah.
Do you remember who the 4th person was? Like, who was 4th place? Matthew Papa. Okay, perfect. Okay, then that works out. With this,
yes,
those 4 people I want to take off the table. Because they could have nominated me and instead they gave me that.
Okay.
So I feel like Sarah Kat, Ani, Ben, Matthew, I'm good to not nominate them.
Okay.
The problem was the conversation you just pulled me from was Matthew saying, Ben's a little shifty.
Ben's a little shifty.
I think so, because they were talking about how, Ben told us different things about if he wanted the flower, if he didn't. That being said, he could have nominated me, he didn't. I feel like I'm using that blanket to cover the 4. And by the blessings of God, let's say Maddie makes it through. I want to keep those 4 safe. You're good. Maddie's good. I feel like it would be super easy to be like, who took from me? Who wanted to put me up on the blog?
So that would be Lee.
That would be Lee.
And
that would be Noah, which, oh my God, I know if I do Noah, he's gonna pop, so.
I'm actually gonna take a note.
Sure. Alright. Lee steals nothing. Fierce.
I'm gonna take 1 seat.
Alright. Jodely, back to the table.
I'm such a huge fan. I come all the time to buy from you. For the sunflower, that's where I'm at currently. Those 4 off the table.
Yeah.
Keep it between us, you, that money off the table. The thought in my head has been, the conversation we also just had was that Maddie L, like from the conversation I had, they're looking to, like that conversation was, they want to get rid of her.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's fine. And then I got to thinking, like, I did tell her I wasn't going to vote for her. And then it made me think, if I don't vote for her, who do I do? And then I was like, honestly, I wouldn't mind voting Kiara. And then after that, like, maybe I wouldn't mind nominating her either, you know?
Yeah, if you vote for someone and they stay, nominating them makes total sense.
Yeah.
Gives you 2 shots.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think there's some worry about where SC's, like, Sarah Kat's nom's gonna go.
Oh, 100%. Her nom?
A little scared.
Oh, she nominates. Oh, wait, completely forgot.
Yeah, so I'm a little scared there, and I'm hoping...
Oh, she can nominate you, because you're vulnerable. Oh, okay.
So I'm
So you
She
want?
might not. She might nominate some other folks. I need to still have a conversation with her.
So, but you potentially want to sit next to someone you could survive against.
I obviously would like to survive.
Who would that person be? That's like. Do you think Lee Lewis?
I would like to think so.
If Lee Lewis is someone that we could survive against, I could say. I feel like if I do Lee Lewis, it would make more sense to put up someone else who I also stole from. And then, do you have many seeds?
Not a lot.
Okay, that's fine. I think it would make sense to nominate some of the people who did take from me and was like, wow, you have nothing? I'm still gonna take 1 seed? Let me grab that, you know? I feel like it would make sense. That all being said, past that, I haven't made any decisions, and I do genuinely appreciate all of you not taking from me.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing too. If you end up having a target, like, I can.
That's the thing. I'm a little scared to nominate someone and put them on the block because the brakes on this train don't stop.
You learn a lot about people when you put them on the block.
Yeah.
Like how they react, how they act.
I feel like
how they campaign.
I feel like I learned a lot from who took from me. So I feel like it would make sense if on the same back of that I was like, well, I can just nominate 2 people that took from me. There was like 4 different people.
Who all took from you?
That's the thing I don't remember.
I took 1 seed.
You did, and I remember Liel also took from me. Realistically, I feel like it's old. I feel like if it's also an easy way out to be like, oh, just nominate one of the people who just got nominated. But if Maddie L makes it through, I do see the advantage in her just going back up. But that's assuming if Maddie L makes it through, which, according to what I've heard, may not be the case.
That's kind of what I've heard too. Yeah.
I'm leaning to vote Maddie out.
That's so. In that case, I feel like maybe someone like Kiara wouldn't be the worst option to nominate, just because Kiara is someone that, like, if it's Kiara and Lee, I feel like I would want Lee to go, just because I've had less of a connection.
Okay.
And at this point, like, the houses genuinely do not matter to me. Like, Lee and Kiara, I feel like we've just kind of fallen off within the past and present. But if it's the 2 of them, I would prefer Lee to go. And I feel like Kiara would be a fair vehicle to get that done.
Apparently, Kiara was told by Sarah Cat that she's leaning on voting or putting Noah in as a nomination.
But yeah, so I am considering, depending on what the other flowers say, potentially putting up Noah.
Okay.
Just because he's such a strategic player. And I don't know, I just feel kind of threatened by him a little bit. And so I think that might be my move.
I do.
Okay.
I think she's in my corner, even though she took my rose.
Okay.
I think she's in my
You think
corner.
she'll leave us alone, for
and I
sure.
think we're fine. She's thinking about putting up Noah, though. I think me and you are fine, but she's thinking about putting up Noah because she said she's scared of him because he's
wants to
smart.
put up Lee and he said he didn't remember who else he nominated, but he said that he was considering putting you up.
I knew it.
And then Jodalie just told me that he's wanting to target Lee Lewis, but he wants to put Kiara in as a way to ensure Lee Lewis leaves. So what that does, if you're doing the math and following my little, like, that is my, we're and you know, I'm not calling it an alliance because it's a communication channel. It's my little, like, organized crime family. It is not good, because if they're having to campaign against each other, that can also blow it all up. So I'm a little nervous in that regard, but I am going to try and do as much as I can without playing too hard to see if we can get those nominations not be those 3 people, because that would be devastating. Devastating.
Hi, how are you? Hi, I'm good. I just wanted to run things by you to see for next round. Like, should I be worried? You sure? Okay. Just wanted to...
From my perspective, I haven't talked to the other flowers yet.
No, that's fine.
I don't think so.
Okay, just wanted to make sure, but if you need anything...
That's my initial gut check.
Yeah, sounds good. And if you need anything, just let me know.
I will.
And I would like to talk more. I feel like we haven't chit-chatted enough.
I didn't realize the power that comes with the lanyard.
Yeah, oh no.
The popularity that comes with the lanyard.
I'm so confused on dynamics.
No, exactly.
Like,
I am
we need
still,
to like lock
yes,
in and like
yes.
figure out what the fuck is going on.
Yes.
Because like I'm not in a group.
So,
I have like I feel like okay with some people.
I absolutely was prepared to give you a seed.
Yes, no,
But I do want to tell you that someone from the like when Benjamin was going out and he was talking about who knows who, he said me and you know each other really well.
Well, I heard that he said that you, Ani, and Noah.
Oh, he said that, and like
then he said
I
me
know,
too?
yes. And so, in that room when you said, "Would y'all give me a seat?" I was like, "I got one, but I would absolutely give you a seat, and
Yeah.
I will give you a seat any round."
Yeah, and I
I'm
have
telling
two-
you that right now.
Yeah, and I have two if you ever need.
I just didn't want to say it in that moment.
Yeah, no, you were fine.
Because
like,
I had just
trust
been
you.
told
Like
that.
we know that we're yes.
Okay.
Like we know that
Okay.
even if we don't talk, like I always know that you have my
Yes.
best interest
Yes.
and I have your best
Yes.
interest.
And I'm going to tell you anything I hear.
Yes.
Yes.
What is everybody saying? Because I'm getting a runaround. Everybody's like, well, we're more focused on what's going on next round. But I'm like,
I mean, there's definitely a lot of focus on what's going on, especially because she's not saying anything.
Yeah.
Sorry, pointing at SC in the other room.
yeah. Like, I feel that if I were to be up against, like, Maddie, like, if they had uprooted,
Yeah.
I'd be going home against Maddie.
Yes. I agree if either of them uproot that you're probably going home based on what people are telling you.
Yeah.
I think Maddie gained a lot of favor during dueling. I think Kiera is relatively insulated.
I need to stay.
Yeah.
I don't care which one of them goes at this point. It does not matter.
Still two.
I still only have two. Nobody has given me any others. That being said, I was talking to John Michael and I was like, I feel really good about you and I feel really good about Sean just based off of the last round when you were Sunflower. And like, I want to be able to work with y'all. And I feel like if we could move forward, we could be a good team.
Yeah. I think if you uproot, they're going to be against you.
Yeah.
Which is worth doing. I'll give you mine.
How many do you have?
Just one. But it lets you put a bid down. And high key worried about next round for myself, and so I'm like really putting a big thing to give it, so I would at least like that one seed back if we don't get it.
Yes.
Okay.
3 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you just go I'm gonna go try to talk to SK.
I think you're really fine.
That's what I've been hearing.
You're fine.
I think I'm.
It a potential like every now and then, but it was like now completely. I haven't heard anyone, so
Yeah.
I don't know that it's unanimous, but I really think it's going to be unanimous.
I don't think anyone's trying to play the uproot here. No one's bidding. Yeah, it's just one of those things, you know. It's one of those stressful situations, and I hate it.
So,
I hate it.
do you have a sense of, like, for me personally, I thought it was odd that you were stolen from? Like, do you feel like there's something going on there?
Potentially. I talked to Ben, and we had a one-on-one because I was like, I just want to, hear your thought process. He's like, I, wasn't even thinking of it as being that person was going to get auto-nommed. It was more or less I didn't want to take something than the other two steal from me. And I was like, okay, because I was under the impression that there was a pact about the top three were just going to get flowers.
He did tell me, and I saw them all whispering that they were all just going to take flowers. Because I was trying to get a flower, so I was like, if you're not going to take one, like, I will take one. And he's like, no, like, I want, like, the safety.
What is,
I want to bid 3 on uproot.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Okay, Maddie L has bid 3 seeds on uproot.
3 seeds on uproot. Maddie L.
Kiera's bidding 3 seeds on uproot.
Is that all you have in your cup? Okay, Kiera has tied the bid at 3.
Do you want me to? I kind
Are
of
we
want
good?
to help. I want to make a move.
Okay.
If you need more,
Okay.
let me know.
Okay. I'm gonna hang on to this, and if I don't need it, I'm gonna return. But if I hear a bid, I'm bidding.
There is a transaction.
Is someone bidding?
She's gonna hold them. Unless if there's none on the table, she's not.
Who?
Kira.
It's not what we agreed on, but I mean, it's fine. Because we talked and she was like, let's lock in. Neither one of us try to bid.
Just in case, would you want me to give you a seed so you can go to random?
I would love that.
Okay.
If you could. Okay.
If it remains tied at 3, we will go to a random tiebreaker. Random.org will break the ties.
Can we talk?
Yes.
We can't talk.
Yes, y'all can talk.
Yeah, the time's extended.
Okay.
Three.
Oh.
Oh, Kiara has upped the bid to 4. Did somebody just win like?
Yeah. Okay. I guess